What happened, man?
We're inside and someone drunkenly drove into the car. It was parked. The car was parked right here.
This car was parked?
This car
The
was
Porsche
parked.
was parked.
This car was parked and she ran into it.
Oh, shit. And this person was
Hammered, obviously.
hammered. Wow, dude. Is it your car? It's your car? Oh, bro, I'm sorry. Wow, dude. Yo, that is one beautiful car, dude.
Was.
It'll still be. Yeah, what a shame, dude. Everybody's okay though, right? Rescue took her? Was she coherent? Was she walking? Did they have to kick?
I guess she was. I don't know if she was drunk or not, but she needed stitches. She needed to go into the ambulance, and I was there.
Wow, dude. How long ago did this happen?
About an hour ago.
Wow. The ambulance that just left now, that was her in there?
Yeah.
So they weren't in a hurry. Or did they show up late?
No, they got here pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
crazy,
got
man.
here really quick, actually.
Oh, yeah. Wow, dude. God, I feel for you, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey,
It's good thing you're both standing here and nothing's wrong with you, man.
it
Yeah.
worse. I could've been in
Yeah,
the
man. It's just a car, you know? At the end of the day. But I feel you, brother. Well, hope your night gets better, man.
Appreciate it.
Take it easy. Have a good night. Oh, you heard it there, folks. Drunk driver, or apparent drunk driver, in the silver Mercedes hit the 718 that was parked on the side of the road. And that sucks. That really sucks. This is 8th Street and what is this? 20, right before 22nd? Like 23rd, I guess. Between 22nd and 23rd. Give me a second while I get situated here. All right, who's with us? Funny thing is, I didn't hear this on. I didn't hear the call. I didn't even see it come out. Maybe it was a rescue call. Let's see.
Were they in the car?
No, they were. I guess maybe at a restaurant here, or
They were parked on the street.
they were parked. Yeah, the yellow Porsche was parked on the street, and the silver Mercedes-Benz just plowed into it. She must have been going pretty fast because apparently she was out of it. They think that she was drunk, but I mean, if she was like injured, you know, she had a head injury, she could have appeared to be out of it. So who knows? But yeah. Pretty bad accident. Good thing they weren't in the car.
Is everyone okay? Jocelyn was asking.
Yeah, so Jocelyn asks, is everyone okay? So the owners of the Porsche are okay. They were not in the vehicle, but the person that was driving the Mercedes-Benz appeared to be in need of stitches, and she was transported to the hospital by rescue. So I'm sure they're going to check her out. But she's got minor injuries, I guess. The speculation is that she was intoxicated. Let's go listen to South. How about we put the scanner on and go for a drive? You guys want to do that? Let's see. Oh, come on. We are in South right now. So over on the, let me see if I can get the link to this one and share it to that one. That would be
Russ Reynolds wants to go for a drive.
Russ Reynolds. Russ Reynolds says we should go for a drive. We're gonna go for a drive. Let me just get this real quick. Let this link. Share. Copy link. Actually, this one. Share. Copy link. Let's go in here. All right, everybody. I just needed to get I need to get my devices all ready, and we are going to go for a drive. Where should we go? Somebody was asking about some stabbing.
7534.
Hold on a second.
7534. Good evening, 10744.
Somebody was asking about some stabbing in Square Station, and another one in Anna. This was on the South District, Channel 7 Live.
Here, Vanessa Dancy, Square Station.
Square Station. Tell me about Square Station, Vanessa. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. And then Anna Espina was asking about what's happening on Miami Place. Are you talking about that the guy that the roommate slashed his hand or something like that? They had to rush him to the hospital. They had some type of a dispute in apartment 16 something or other.
Vanessa says supposedly double stabbing suicide in Square Station.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that. Double stabbing suicide. The guy kill himself with a knife? Alright, let's go. Let's see what Sunday night in Miami is gonna bring us.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
She hit 2 cars.
2 cars, yeah. I wonder if the other person even knows that their car got hit. I didn't see them there, or they didn't mention it. So where's everybody from? We got 26 people online right now. Welcome to Sunday night. This is live from the street with Miami PD Scanner and Mrs. Miami PD Scanner. Say hi, Mrs. Miami PD Scanner.
Hi.
Thank you for tuning in. This is kind of an impromptu thing. We just got a cortadito from Versailles. We're going for a drive, and we saw the lights up ahead, and just kind of grabbed all the equipment and went live. That's why it took me a second to kind of get my bearings. Pretty cool setup though. It works, and Mrs. Miami PD Scanner's doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
And we're going to go to, well, let's just drive up 8th Street. Let's go do our little Brickell Influencer Central tour.
Russ is from Florence, South Carolina.
Hey Russ, welcome, man. How'd you hear about our channel? We usually get just Miami folks here.
Jocelyn is from Little Havana, right by where you're at. Yeah.
Well, welcome Jocelyn from Little Havana. Right by where we're at. On the trail, or Calle Ocho, or 8th Street, or in general terms, La Sabuesera. Pretty busy night, huh, for a Sunday? A lot of people out.
ID 2123, Miami, can you show me to go by with 2126 arrival? Around the 2140, do Miami.
6225.
Verify 6225.
Yes, so, ma'am. Can you place it on 34 here at the photos?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, possible 27. We'll have a lights for now.
Jocelyn saw the link to this live on the Ring app and Russ live scanner feeds.
Oh, live scanner feeds. Okay, cool. So we came up on your search. And Jocelyn, you saw it on the Ring app? That's the Neighbors app? Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome, Russ, and everybody else who's tuned in here. I guess there's 31 of you with us right now. If you could just do us the favor of smashing that like button, it really helps to get the channel out there. You can't imagine how much that helps. Just that one little click the like button if you like this content. Subscribe if it's something that you're interested in. And then turn on the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever we go live. So what's been going on this week? This week in Miami, I can't think of any notable calls this week. I mean, maybe there was, but.
Sergeant QS number 84. Sergeant QS number 84.
7320.
QS 25.
Yes, sir.
You should look up that double homicide 44. See if you can find anything about it. I didn't hear anything about it. I mean, last I heard, it was somebody. The only stabbing that I've heard of today was in some apartment. Yeah. But I wasn't under the impression that it was a homicide.
Let me go ahead, make sure you must call 7325 and we will clear file 17.
QS now.
It's alright, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Russ is asking, you ever heard of Daddy Go Live? I watch him a lot.
7123.
Yes, actually, I have. He's got something like 80 some odd thousand followers. Great channel. I mean, I don't watch him a lot, but I was watching him a couple days ago, and I have run into his channel several times. His feeds, his live feeds, typically have something like 1,000 or 1,500 people watching. And that was just regular, just driving around. I can't imagine when he actually goes to a call. Is he's a media guy though, isn't he? He's not an officer, right?
Show me 0906. Have a good night.
Good night. Turn off for the event.
Yeah, just a media guy.
Yeah, he's a media guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like his style. He's super upbeat. He's always got something to say. He keeps it really interesting. He's got a knack for it. Very, very talented guy. And I was kind of browsing. I ran into him for the first time like last week, or I don't know, maybe this week, like a couple days ago. And he was I was kind of looking at his shorts and little videos that he has. He really gets there. He really gets there quick, man. Whenever something goes down, he's always there, it seems.
Ma'am, you show my car 934 today, reference of 19 here on Northwest 1111 and 74 side Foxtrot, Hotel Foxtrot, 073.
Oh, hey guys, I want to tell you something about the chat. the chat is like very heavily moderated, because people tend to get in here and say all kinds of obscenities and things. So it might be that you type something and it doesn't show up, or I'll never see it and nobody else will see it, and it won't be it won't be your fault. It'll just be that it's really clamped down as far as like what types of words you can use, and almost to the point of being ridiculous, because people will use any words to to say just the stupidest things. So it's really clamped down. So if you don't see me answer you, or if I don't acknowledge your text, it's not because I'm ignoring it. It might be because nobody is actually seeing it.
So does that moderate by YouTube?
Yeah. So when I first started with the with the chat, like with the online chat, not with this particular segment, not with our Live from the Street segment, but with the scanner feeds, I noticed that I would go in there and there was all kinds of just like craziness going on. It was like people, spammers, and it was mostly like sexual content and just inappropriate stuff. So I started getting all of these like lists of words that people use, and I put them on like banned words, and I think I may have gone overboard. So yeah, across all the chats in this channel, you might notice sometimes that people don't acknowledge what you say. It'll show up for you on your screen, but it may not show up for us, or for anybody else for that matter. But yeah, it's moderated like that. I mean, I can tweak it a bit, but for the most part,
Don't be dirty.
Yeah, don't be dirty. I think I had, if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually had to ban the word woman. Yeah, I'm serious, because every time that somebody would go in there, I just got sick of, like they use like short form, like short form language, just to say something, nasty, So I was like, okay, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ban the word woman. You can't say woman anymore. Say whatever you want, but you can't say that. And that stopped it. But then, if you say something like, woman was stabbed, or something or whatever, it just won't come up.
Russ just says, I don't know if Daddy gets paid to do that or not. If he just does it on his own time.
I mean, he's got a big enough following where he could probably, he could, if he does it enough and there's enough people on there, and I mean, he's got it set up where people, I think he's got a Patreon, and he's got like supers, and but then again, he's got a really large audience too. The guy's got almost 100,000 followers, which is not easy to do. So I think that once you start to get into that realm, you can start to seriously consider YouTube as a primary source of income, I would imagine. For us, this is like a side project of a side project. We got 4,500 followers, and this is probably like the 10th live that we've done ever. Most of this channel for the last 4 years has been just those live scanner feeds from Miami, from all 4 districts actually in Miami.
It's going to be an abandoned house. It was referenced to a dispute between a complainant and a male by the name of Scooter, white male, wearing a Marlin jersey, dark blue pants, white shoes. Advising the subject is known to carry a knife. Complainant is going to be a white Hispanic female wearing a white tank top and gray and white shorts, dressing outside. She did advise the clerk that SWAT raided the CPH last week looking for the subject. She called from a disconnected 02. Couldn't get any further at 2155-7425.
What was that?
Hello.
I don't know.
Did you guys hold on a second.
2341 Southwest 9th Street, 2341 Southwest 9th Street is going to be an abandoned house. It was referenced to a dispute between a complainant and a male by the name of Scooter, white male, wearing a Marlin jersey, dark blue pants, white shoes. Advising the subject is known to carry a knife. Okay, it's going to be a white Hispanic female wearing a white tank top and gray and white shorts, dressing outside. She did advise the clerk that SWAT raided the QPH last week looking for the subject. She called from a disconnected 02. Couldn't get any further at 2155-7425. Of course, 22 and 7425 around 1234 at 2341 Southwest 9th Street. It was reference to a dispute between the complainant and the male. She did advise that SWAT raided the QPH last week looking for the subject. She called from a disconnected 02, so we're able to call back to verify how does she know they were looking for him.
Yes, do you have any more units available? 7427.
7427.
Miami, go ahead and show me 0915 on summons and show me 15 with those units as well.
Alright, let's make our way over
Yes,
there.
Shade 15 at 2155.
It's 23rd and 9th Street. We were literally just there. We were on 23rd and 8th Street.
7426, I'm sure you also responded. 2341 Southwest 9th Street at 2156.
That's right next to the rest. That's right next to the Porsche.
At 2156.
Literally a block in from the Porsche.
7334. 7334. You can show this call 19 on my one summons and a route to 15. Yes, on a route at 2156, Miami.
Wow, they've got like 4 or 5 units.
7354.
7354.
Just to verify, do you show anybody en route reference transport?
The abandoned house?
Yes, 7332.
I think that she probably, I don't know, she's calling from a disconnected 02, so
Yes,
they couldn't call back to verify. I guess the information they got is the information they got. They don't have her on the line anymore, so.
Gisela Torres is waiting with popcorn.
Well, we're gonna go find out what this call is about. I mean, I counted at least 4, possibly 5 units on their way over there. They're gonna probably arrive long before we do. I mean, they're not going over their lights and sirens, but considering that there's an accident right there, they're probably close by, you know. So just to give you an idea, we're on 7th and 4th. We got to make our way up to 23rd and 9th. So we got a little bit of a way to go. And we can't really, like, you know. We just gotta go with the flow of traffic here, I guess.
So 432 arrival.
432 is already there.
6225.
6225.
Show one detained.
Oh, they got him.
Yes, so one detained at 2159.
Yeah, but was 6225 on his way there to that call, or is that another call? Huh, I wonder. Oh, come on, guys.
Alright.
Alright, for both 2159.
Nah, I must have been a...
7632 or 15, 7633 15. 1000 South Miami Ave, 1000 South
Are you
Miami Ave.
serious?
We were just there!
15 ring rest.
Every time we leave, something happens.
Unknown white female. female, white shirt, black pants. It's going to be reference to unknown circumstance at 2159 7632.
Who's trained for it?
Here's a 7633.
Here's on phone finder.
Here's on 2200, mommy.
We were just on
6056.
6056.
That's influencer
Unit
central.
906, connect.
Oh, it's right on that
And
corner?
2200, mommy. 7132.
1000 is like Moxie's.
7122. Correction 7122. My initial unit 09, 1B correct, 1 way court, 421. Here's all units 09 and 2200, mommy.
Oh, what about that Brickle call earlier with the screaming?
427 arrival.
And the lady that got
Alright,
Baker acted.
2201, mommy.
I wonder how she got her foot caught in the railing of the balcony. Like, was she trying to jump?
5844.
5844.
Ma'am, can you please show me 0906? Have a blessed night.
Here's 2201, mommy.
Hi, Morty. Morty O. Good evening from Destin, Florida.
Good evening, Marty. Going on a ride with us tonight in Miami, Florida. We're on our way to a call that is
7425 arrival.
either a neighbor calling about an abandoned house or somebody in the abandoned house, but it's a disconnected cell phone.
655.
And we're not exactly sure, but supposedly somebody's there with a knife, and we're gonna get caught at another red light.
Morty grew up in Miami.
What part of Miami, Morty?
7535.
7535.
09, IBM 40731. Can you show me around to the turn north on the phone?
Here's 2201, mommy.
$3160 Southwest 7. Oh, this area. Well, a little bit.
By the Home Depot.
Yeah.
7334. 7334. Ma'am, can you verify fire rescue? Just complaining, we're here knocking and there's no answer.
Okay, so that's what I thought. There's no answer.
Yes, sir.
So it's a fake call?
Well, I mean, it was from a disconnected phone number.
7333.
7333.
It was from a disconnected phone number, and she said that SWAT was there, raided the place last week looking for the guy.
2303, mommy.
That sounds like either a 56 or a prank call.
6225.
I have a lot of those.
I know.
Modified 34 through 2782.
Morty says he knows Miami well.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'll show you the one in country at 2203, mommy.
Alright, we're coming up on 22nd here, so.
And it's 7?
9th. So we'll make a left
7354.
and cross 8th Street. Yeah, finally, dude. Jeez Louise. These people are speeding all the time.
06, have a great night. Thank you.
Well, we need to get somewhere. They're going
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
15 miles an hour.
7136, making up 42.
Alright, but this call's fake, so what are we going
Well, I mean, because we're already here.
The unit is going to be at 3951 Northwest 2nd Terrace, 3951 Northwest 2nd Terrace. Located notified Carlos Fernandez for the whereabouts of this vehicle.
Morty says, man, I missed the food down there.
Oh, yeah.
Delta Kilo 748. Correction, Delta Kilo 74, Bravo X-ray.
Food here's second to none.
Subject detained versus a possible 22 at 2204 7136.
3016.
Here's now 7122.
What do we got here? Doesn't look like much of anything.
7122.
Anybody behind us?
No.
I don't see anything going on in any of those buildings over there. That's their
712115 was 7136. 3951 Northwest 2 Terrace, 3951 Northwest 2 Terrace, at 22057121. Yes, I can take you.
An abandoned house. This is a building.
1, 2, 3, 4. The abandoned house is. I don't see an abandoned house anywhere. Oh, maybe this one. Maybe this one to the left here. Oh yeah, that one right there. That's it. That's where they're at.
9913.
9913.
Green Miami 09, that'd be in 46245. Area 0900 on 46.
46 at 2206.
I'll be in Majesty Casino until 0400.
Thanks, Welcome. At 2206,
6299.
6299.
No.
19435652.
The cops, they're all inside that house.
Oh, I didn't see them.
Because you got that A pillar in your way, you can't see.
450, Northwest 37th Avenue, 0400 off here.
It's kind of dark over there, though.
Yes, I'm at 2206,
6225.
6225.
Can I have a supervisor QSY?
Can't really tell what they're
Yes,
doing.
Supervisor QSY, 7320.
I see one just standing there.
Mm-hmm. They're shining at something on the ground.
7320, Sergeant
There's
QSY.
people coming out of over here. Okay, well, I guess this was a legitimate phone call. That's our boat.
I mean, is it an abandoned house or it's under construction?
It looks pretty abandoned. Uh-oh.
7320,
Uh-oh.
Sergeant QSY.
Uh-oh! We're in trouble!
QSY for
Hi. How you doing?
You're live on YouTube, man.
Okay. You guys okay?
Yeah,
No,
we're
fine,
good.
we're fine.
46225.
We're just following you around
Any reason why?
because we document this stuff.
Okay, cool.
All right, man.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You guys got really dark tints. You got tint on the front windshield, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys?
Whoa.
Hold on. Let me turn the audio. All right. We're back. Let's get out of here before we go to jail. I mean, he wasn't unreasonable. Sorry I had to mute you guys there. I had to share some information with the officer that I wasn't prepared to share online with our audience. But essentially what they were worried about is why we were sitting there, you know, and pointing a camera at them is what I mean, they weren't worried about the camera, they were more worried about who the hell we were. So, but it's cool.
We got a bad connection here. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. We got a good connection. It's just us having trouble keeping up. But yeah.
Marcelo says that was a close one.
Yeah, it was a close one. But I know those guys. I see them all the time. They know me. They're just wondering what the heck I was doing sitting there. And of course they're investigating.
Yeah, we shouldn't have stopped.
I really shouldn't have just stopped. I should have gotten out of the car actually and just set up the camera there is what I should have done. Across the street or something, you know. But to paint this picture for you, we kind of just stopped right there and pointed a camera there, and then they saw us and pointed the light at us and came over to find out what we were doing. So we let them know, and they were cool about it, you know. And he was right, you know. He's like, dude, we're walking around here with our guns drawn, and you're sitting here in a car, you know. Which makes sense if you think about it. So, yeah, that was a close one. All right, so where do we go next?
Let's go to Wynwood area.
Wynwood?
Oh, these cops are still here for the Porsche.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna be there until they tow it away.
Morty says Biscayne Boulevard.
Yeah, let's do Biscayne Boulevard. We're gonna go back to Brickell. We'll make we won't go up South Miami this time. We'll go Biscayne Boulevard, and then we'll take that north to 36 and see what's going on over there.
I think they moved the
Oh, they're pulling it out right now, actually.
her garter first. Oh, yeah.
There's the Porsche.
Oh, that's so sad.
What a shame, dude. What a shame. Yeah. Luckily, nobody was seriously hurt, so that's a good thing.
Marty says always something going on up there.
On Biscayne, yeah. Brickell seems pretty pretty busy.
Weird stuff happens in Brickell.
Yeah, Brickell's a weird place, man. Weird place.
Hi, Alonzo. Alonzo Cooper says if FHP was there, ticket.
Yeah. I mean, these guys were cool enough, you know. They're. I shouldn't have done that. Honestly, I shouldn't have just stopped right there. What I should have done was parked, legally, gotten out of the car, made my presence known somewhere, and kept distance, and then, filmed from there and commented from there. I'm sure they wouldn't have had a problem with that at all. But the way we pulled up was, we were just driving by, and then just stopped there. I mean, you guys saw it. We just stopped right in front of the house, and pointed the camera at it from inside the car. We got dark tints. It's nighttime. They can't see in the car. And then the second they saw us just sitting there, they trained their lights on us over here and came over to ask what the hell we were doing, And the exchange was respectful. It wasn't a big deal, but they were not happy with the fact that I was just sitting there in a dark car,
Morty says freaked them out a little, yeah.
Yeah, it freaked them out. It freaked them out, and rightfully so. I mean, these guys are there, with their guns drawn, looking for somebody with a knife, and they see some car parked there that wasn't there when they got there.
We parked in front.
And we literally just parked right in front of the place, I mean, it was a bad decision on my part, They could have definitely handled that differently. But they were cool about it. Oh man, time is it? Oh, it's still early. Why am I sleepy? All right, so back up 8th Street. You know what we need to do? We need to get like a super bright light, like one of those marine,
What?
so that whenever we get somewhere that's dark, we can just light it up. Poof! Like a Q-beam, It's like, oh, you guys need flashlights? Here you go. Bam! Sunlight.
Walmart?
What happened, Walmart?
Morty says Walmart. For the light, you mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Walmart. Or West Marine. Or, come on, let's be honest. It's going to be Amazon.
Any chance we're able to get a unit to 50 units?
I gave a Q-beam once to, there was a call. What's that park that's just off of 395? No, 195. Like when you get on 195 from I-95, there's a park down there. Like it's got football and baseball, and it's like a big park. I forget what the name of it is. It's
What the little river is? Where the river is?
no, it's this park right here.
755.
Or is it 395? No, it's not 395.
Yes, so you have a cage.
There's like a.
Yes, so once you say the 15, if you
Oh,
can
I
respond
can't-
to the subject there,
I can't drive and look for that right now, but there was a call there once years ago. I'm talking like 15 years ago. And they were looking for somebody that was hiding in the field. And every single one, the one common thread amongst all the calls that were going in and out to dispatch and amongst all the officers that were there was essentially, we can't see. We've got flashlights, but we can't see anything. And I was listening to this go on for, I don't know, 20 minutes, and I'm like, bro, nobody's got a Q-beam or something, And nobody had one, and I got in the car, and I drove over there, with a Q-beam, and one of the cops that was on the overpass on I-95, I parked behind him and I walked up to him and I gave it to him. I was like, here, use this. He plugged it into his car and he lit up the field, dude.
Wow.
And he was like, oh man, this is awesome. I was like, yeah, keep it. Here's my number. If whenever you need, whenever you're done with it or whatever, give me a call. They never called me. They kept
course
it.
not.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Can't remember if they found the guy though. But they were able to light up the field.
Okay.
Okay.
7325. I'm gonna be riding show 7324 here, waiting for a flatbed from the roadway, and I'm gonna be on I-11 tracks on citation and 06 per 7320.
When did they start putting neons on cars again?
Marty says Miami PD don't use helicopters.
Yeah, they do. They do use helicopters. It's Air One, but there wasn't. They weren't on duty that night. And the county was doing. Because they'll use the county helicopter as well. Like they'll call the county to bring their air unit in. But they didn't have the Air One wasn't in service that night, and the county chopper was on some other call somewhere. So they were blind. They had no light. I mean, a handheld Q beam isn't as bright as a helicopter light, but it did light up that field. I'll tell you that. And they are bright. I mean, the ocean kind of eats them up. They don't do much in the ocean except help you find markers. The blackness just eats them up. But when you're shining it at a field, everything reflects it, you know.
Metro still rolling down there?
Yeah. Who asked that?
Morty.
Yeah, it's a sheriff's office now. They recently turned it. It's a Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. Used to be Metro-Dade, Metro-Dade Police, and we changed the name from Dade County to Miami-Dade County, and it became Miami-Dade Police. And then just recently, like within the last year, probably less, maybe 8 months ago, they put it on the ballot to change the it was not a special election, what is that called, when they put something on the ballot for you to vote on it or whatever, like a special county thing or whatever, to change it from a police department to a sheriff's office. So now the sheriff is an elected official, and yeah, they made some changes there. But yeah, it's still Metro-Dade, I guess. Miami-Dade.
You see this from here?
Yeah. Yeah. So you think I should put it here?
Amendment?
It's not an amendment. It's not a special election. It's not an amendment. It's it's like a county, like when they vote on the bill.
Special election?
No, not special election. No, it's not important, dude. It's just one of these things that they put out for a vote.
It's not important, Morty.
It's not important, Morty. Forget it, Morty. I can't remember, Morty. Stop making me look like an idiot, Morty.
Morty says, got a few tickets from them.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Me too.
You could do it, you know, 9
He said Torres is laughing at me.
We're making a left on Brickell now, heading towards Biscayne.
Speak up, woman. Nobody can hear you. The microphone's over here. I gotta get you. Hey, you guys raise your thumb. Give us a thumbs up if I should get Mrs. Miami PD scanner a microphone on her side of the car. I think you need a microphone on your side of the car. Let me know with a thumbs up, because you can barely hear her sitting over there.
I'm on the chat.
Uh-huh. Nobody's gotten a cookie today. We're gonna go through a spot here that's notorious for dropping a connection. So just bear with us. It's not gonna completely drop, but you might lose us for a few minutes. Or not a few minutes, but a few seconds.
Just kidding. Are you still on 19? Safety to your racing. Racing 7622.
622.
You're still on 17, Mike.
Going around 1 tracks in 1 location.
2227.
Sorry, 123.
Okay.
Change the signal to 14 India. Show me at the station during the report.
Thanks for the thumbs up, guys.
2221.
Oh yeah, the traffic here is atrocious. I don't know how long we've been sitting at this light, but it's too long. But the bridge is probably up is what's going on. You can't turn left here when that bridge is up.
Yes, okay.
I gave the complainant an O2. He says he doesn't live here in Little Havana. He lives in Onewood. And he said he was just going to do the report tomorrow. He's one of them today.
That's 1%. For 94, you like I can see what's degree. The 2 started with 14th Avenue, to 2 started with 14th Avenue. The line part of the speed. Flying my line back, sure, and be sure. 2029, 7332.
Yeah, you can show me arrival olive lights.
I know, it's probably because the bridge is open. Or no, actually that light is green, so it can't be. We've been through 2 light cycles. It has to be that the bridge was open.
Can you guys want to please attack down, please?
Okay, so. This car's still from stock.
Yeah, when that bridge over there is open, this light on 8th Street stays red, and these left turn signals stay red. And then the traffic just piles up back there behind us. Because you saw how this light here turned green, the one on the right. This traffic on the right lanes has been going.
I don't see it backing up over there.
No, I think they let them go now. Yep, we're just gonna get stuck here forever. Oh, there is a diagonal crosswalk there. Huh.
427 Royal.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, light. Go. There we go. All right. Sheesh.
761. Okay. You go ahead and come to release to Mercy ER at 18. They're going to need shackles as well.
Oh,
If we can get the relief a little earlier, due to me having to complete the A-form part of the Baker Act.
that was the Baker Act from earlier.
Cancel.
The Brickle one.
7632 Oshira to Mercy ER, hallway 18, 4622. Cancel. And do you have shackles or negative? Isn't it?
Shackles.
Do you have shackles? The station?
What he says, sorry, didn't
Because
mean to
I'm
get you
wondering
guys
like
jammed up.
No, it's all right.
there's no more shackles. Can you spell that for me? Kiss. Yeah, for 34, 637 West Flagler. Kiss Amanda.
Hey, let's cut to a quick commercial break. We'll be back in 30 seconds when we get out of this jam.
Miami reference that
Roll it.
3449. I made contact with the company. He's 35 now.
Those of you who have YouTube Premium are still with us. YouTube Premium is probably the most underrated subscription
The one that I just kissed on, right? The one on fire?
on the planet.
Correct. 2235.
Alright, so we should be back here for those of you who skipped the ads.
How soon were you able to skip ads, though?
I mean, it depends on the user. If they skipped like the last X ads, they have to go through 30 seconds. And if they, you know, something like that, I don't know. YouTube handles all that. Alright, we just switched to Central.
2328.
We're on Biscayne Boulevard, Morty.
2230, do you know me?
This is gonna look real different to you if you haven't been here in a while. Look at all these new buildings here. Bayside is still here, but all this area has changed. There's the arena up in the distance there.
4325.
And this skyline has changed.
4225.
I'm sure I go down for a bunch of times also.
This is definitely all new to you if you're still calling them Metro Dade. That's Bayfront Park. That's the amphitheater over there. You can't see it very well, but it's back there. Want some water? You have water?
Yes, it has been a minute, he says.
Yeah. There's Bayside.
So, Morty, have you seen the atrocious arches that are going up?
There's the Freedom Tower. That building behind it is new. Fairly new. All of these buildings are new. There's the arena.
Oh, he hasn't seen the arches. Oh, wait till you see the arches.
We're conflicted on the arches.
Maybe when they're done, it's gonna be beautiful, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'm glad they kept that. I'm glad they kept that Freedom Tower, though.
Oh, you were down here 5 years ago. Yeah. It's been.
It's definitely changed.
I think they've been working on them for like the last couple years.
Yep. I think they may have started. I think they may have started that whole Adrian Arsh area thing at least about 5 years ago.
No, Adrian Arch has been.
No, I know,
more
but
than
I
5
mean,
years ago.
no,
I'm talking about the arches.
I know, but that Adrian Arsh development project is basically those arches and the.
That was there before.
I know, but that's part of it. It's part of the whole renovation of that area. Yeah. So the plans have been there for a very long time.
Coop 27 says won't be done until like 2029. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a
And
while.
we lost funding for the under-level park. Jeez.
For the underline, you mean?
No, the under-level park.
You mean the one that goes under the metro rail? The underline? There are the arches. You see the arches up there in the distance? That's just one of them. I mean, look, I like them. I think it's cool. I'm glad that they're doing something like that because it adds,
Marty says don't get started about how they could use that money.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. But I mean, look, Miami attracts a lot of visitors. That's our primary export. Is tourism. I think it accounts for about 20 to 25% of our GDP. And when you have a city like that, where you get 4 million people, or 2.5 million people, or 3 million people that live here, and 12 million people that come in and out of here every year, you kind of have to. You kind of have to keep the city changing and attractive and attracting more business and more tourism. And so I understand, I get it.
Coop says they were making a park underneath the highway, like a green area separate from the underline.
Oh, yeah.
So they lost funding on that, huh?
Is that the area that runs through Overtown? The like where all the big interchange and everything, that all the new stuff, all the new construction that they're doing?
How do they lose funding for that?
I don't know. Here, let me zoom out.
If you look to the left,
wait.
you can see the rest of the arches
Let me see if I can get that over there.
being built.
So if you kind of look over there, you see that there's like one that's like they just started. There's like 6 or 7 of these gigantic arches that they're making here. There's more that way. You can kind of see them over there. You remember this building? You remember that building, Morty? Here's the beginning. This looks like, oh no, that's probably just the footings for, this here is just the footings for something else. But we're like underneath, that's Adrian Arsh over there. That's been there for a minute. But anyway, this building here.
Oh, Coop says I believe so. The park that.
Yeah, that
we
goes
were talking
under.
about.
We'll drive. We'll try to. I'll try to find my way over there in a minute. Let's go. We'll do it on the way back. But I know exactly what you're talking about. It's where all this construction is happening. All this the highway construction that they're doing here. All of this new construction. It's under that, and under that is basically Overtown. But yeah, that building there, significance of that building. I believe it was Sears, right?
It's a Sears Tower, yeah.
The Sears Tower. But they used the facade of that building as the police station, as like the entrance of the police station on Miami Vice. That building was abandoned for years and years and years. So this is all new here. And look, it definitely keeps City of Miami interesting. I'm conflicted about the amount of money spent on it. I also know that a lot of the money that's spent on it is donated by a lot of, you know, the big money, you know, big money brokers down here, you know. And a humongous chunk of tax dollars that's paid for by tourists goes towards paying for that as well. You know what's atrocious though? You're never gonna get me to agree was a good idea.
What?
That well, you're not. You know, I know that you don't think it's a good idea. The stadium that they're building over there by the airport.
Oh yeah.
That stadium.
Roadside was a rough place.
Yeah, that stadium that they're building by the airport.
That's gonna cost so
That's
much
gotta be the most ridiculous. I mean, bar none. Forget about all the parking lot controversy with the Marlins Park. Forget about the Orange Bowl and restoring it. Forget about the, you know, tearing down the Miami Arena and building the, you know, the other one, and, you know, all of that stuff pales in comparison to the atrocity that they're foisting on you know, on the residents of the city of Miami with that stadium, the soccer stadium that they're building by the airport. It's not that I don't like the way it looks, or that I don't like soccer, or, you know, all of those things are true, by the way, but it's not any of that. I don't care. I think that we should build a stadium to attract you know, people who are... One second, guys. Give it just a second. I'm gonna take this phone call. All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
So Coop says Inter Miami Stadium is going to be ridiculous with traffic. The only thing cool is the new Miami admin building.
Yeah, so the traffic is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the location where they put it. Like, I understand that they want to keep it here in the city, you know, whatever, you know, but man, what a ridiculous place to put that. You know, it's not... I mean, have you guys ever been to the airport during some type of busy anything busy?
Weekend or...
You know, getting in there on a Friday, getting out of there on a Monday, you know, Sunday night, Thursdays.
Holidays.
Every single holiday. You know, I mean, you name it. You can't drive on 836. You can't drive into the airport. It takes you 30 minutes, you know, to get from 27th Avenue to American Airlines. You know, can you imagine that while there's a game going on or exiting, or, you know, it's gonna be impossible, dude. I don't even know how they decided to do that. And it's not like it doesn't look to me like they're building any infrastructure around there, and it doesn't look like they've built the roads necessary to handle that. It's the same exits, the same, you know, they share, you know, the road to that place is shared by the road to the airport. You know, it's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't see how that's gonna work.
When is that gonna be finished?
Oh, that one's going up quick, boy. I mean, it's almost done. Was it Northwest 3rd? Yeah, it was Northwest 3rd.
Ranger 1. Ranger 1. 09 with 114cc citation. Can you place me on another 14cc? Same CTH, Brickell Key. And when you get a chance, see us in the last of 8 incident.
Brickell Key? What's Central doing in Brickell Key?
Just on 19, showing on there 14cc.
Coop says 2026 it'll be ready. So next year,
Yeah.
4154.
Yeah. Do we already have a contract for World Cup there?
Yes, 15
I mean, because that's going to be a boon. You know, I mean, I get it. I understand. You know, the amount of tourism that's going to attract is, I mean, going to be spectacular. It's going to be good for the economy. It's just going to suck, you know, for people who commute, you know, and especially people who travel, you know, for work, and you know, it's going to be horrible. I mean, the airport's been pretty good lately, but Miami.
traffic's so bad here.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
4324.
Let me find.
I need the charger. You brought it there?
There you go.
Yes, I'm sorry, family.
There you go. Is it charging? Yeah. Why is it so dim though? There we go.
I think we are frozen.
I mean, where was the QTH that these ships
No, we're fine.
relation?
Huh. For now, I think next year World Cup is at Hard Rock. Not enough space at Inter Miami.
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard something like that. Which I refused to continue reading because I was like, that's got to be wrong. But what do you mean there's not enough space? What the stadium is not big enough? Is that what the problem is, or there isn't enough space in the surrounding areas to house, to temporarily house all of these people that are coming to World Cup? Wow, did you see that Rolls Royce in there? Old one. It's the only thing inside that entire building.
I'm sorry about you. We have a QH on channel 1. I was on 50. You can hold on from there. There's a 34 that we have at 1200
Morty says I worked on Northwest 147th Street. Man, getting on I-95 was bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, still just as bad. Possibly worse.
How's the traffic in Destin? 365.
Tourist to 416.
So what the hell did they?
So they built it por gusto, because
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Miami, show me on 9, I get 42793, radio 0795, show me at 46. 112, correction, 1112 North Miami Avenue. It's going to be at the cruise space from now until 0500 hours.
Club Space is open tonight until 5 a.m. It is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So traffic is not good in the summer.
7020.
But like Miami bad?
7020. 09 4003 2550 46. 946. 1112 North Miami Avenue. Full space till 0500 hours. Just touch off the mine.
Winwood's dead. There's nobody out here tonight.
They come to Destin and don't leave. It says it's privately funded, just more rushed, I guess, to get some money in before Messi retires.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, look, again, I'm not opposed to any of it, you know. Anything that draws people here, you know, that brings that elevates the people, you know, who live here, who work here. All right, buddy. I wanted to let one guy through, but not everybody. You know, anything that elevates the people who live here, who work here, you know, that creates jobs here, you know, that supports the local businesses, the small little boutique hotels, and, you know, little coffee shops here and there, and, you know, the Cuban restaurants, and, you know, just our entire, you know, kind of, you know, financial ecosystem. I'm all for it, man. You know, I'm 100% for, you know, for a tide raising all boats, right? But man, this is a bad choice to put it where it is, you know. Bad choice. It's gonna be a really big problem.
Party says not enough roads for the people.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you means in Destin?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I keep going, if I take Northwest 3rd Ave, we'll get to the place where they were going to build that park, or where they supposedly lost the funding. You know, we were talking about that yesterday, or was it yesterday? About Overtown?
Oh yeah.
You guys know the history of Overtown? It was like the Harlem. They referred to it as the Harlem of the South. It's all, you know. Is this 3rd? Yeah, this is 3rd. Let me go this way. What they did to this place by building 395 and I-95, or 195 and I-95 through it, you know, using eminent domain. That was criminal, dude. This place, oh look, check this out. This is,
Got a car behind you.
do we?
Yeah, turn around.
Let me move out of the way. Put that window down for a second. Let me see if I can get the video that way. This is
St. Agnes.
This is St. Agnes Church. This is on Northwest 3rd and where's the sign? There it is. There's the sign. So this is basically St. Agnes Church, and I believe it was built in 1896. Was it? Was this the first? Yeah, it was 1896. It was the year that it was the city of Miami was incorporated, and this is one of the first churches, if not the first church, in all of the city of Miami. This is Overtown. This is the historic Overtown, which has slowly been encroached on from all sides, particularly from the Biscayne Boulevard side. But man, you can see, you can imagine driving through here and looking at these old buildings and little markets and, kind of these little, oh, that's dangerous. That shouldn't be there. You can see how this place was once quaint, or could have been, This is the park. I don't know if you guys can actually see this, but this is what was supposed to be that under park that you're talking about. This. Actually, you know what? Let me go at 14. It'll be easier to see it.
4136.
If we go this way. I think it's better if we go this way. I don't know if you guys can make it out. It's kind of dark, but it's kind of this area to the right here, on the right of your screen. All these roads you see here, these interchanges and everything that you see here used to be Overtown, basically.
4236, arrival at the station, Indian mileage 129.
Trying everything they can to preserve it, but man, it's a losing battle.
50400906.
They keep adding more highway.
Yeah, the interchanges get bigger. Let me go this way.
4324B. 4324B.
Hi, please, I'm at 13 Charlie. I'm going to be at 1311 Northwest 10th Avenue.
Just 4353. 4353. Can you show myself on 54?
So the construction of this highway and I-95 basically displaced 25,000 people that lived here in this area. And then the decline after that was just inevitable,
4232. 4232. Downstairs, never locate. Get there 200 in school. Just 10 9.
Oh look, somebody said don't see any homeless people. There's some people here on the right.
Yeah.
443 for
And a little bit.
Can you please be on the 13th parking lot, 899 Southwest 2nd Street?
Yeah, there's plenty of homeless out here. They tend to find shelter, under the overpasses because it's dry.
423. Verify the authority for the changes. 4230. Just on.
West Coast loaded with homeless, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. And you know, it's not as bad here, you know. But it's we're not devoid of homeless. You know. I just sat, you know, this area, the fact that this area, this could have been one of these neighborhoods, you know, that's like, man, it's been here for, you know, 150 years, you know, and you know, people put a fresh coat of paint on it every now and then, you know, it attracts tourism or whatever, but no, it wasn't to be, man. It wasn't to be.
Careful with that thing on the street.
Yeah.
You can show 4232 in there.
How many people have hit that?
Well, it doesn't look like many, but it looks like they just put it there too. So, and then here's some more overpasses. If you look to the left over here,
Oh my God, this guy's in the middle of the street.
yeah, this is probably the park
4235.
part of the park anyway.
Ma'am, can you send me the record? It's gonna be for a 4-door Eastern Central.
Can I go that way? No, I can't.
Just the record of the thing.
I could have, yeah.
Indiana side.
Anyway, let's make our way back down south.
Just the record of the
For you guys that are still with us, I really appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I think we are just about to call it a night here. Sorry, I'm just looking around at the area. I think we're just about to call it a night here. For those of you who are new, thank you for tuning in for the first time. Appreciate it. If you could do us a favor and click on that like button. Also, if you could, you can follow us on any one of the socials that you spend time on. X is a place to follow. So if you go to X, it's at Miami PD Scanner. Here on YouTube, it's also at Miami PD Scanner. On Instagram, it's also at Miami PD Scanner. And if you want to get, you know, the alerts for the beep tones that go out, for all of the emergencies that go out, that are rated above like a 7.5 on a scale from 1 to 10, you could get those on Twitter, on YouTube Shorts, and Instagram. And those they're curated, right? So it's not all of the alerts, but if you want all of the alerts, everything, the unfettered, you know, the officer not responding to the radio, you know, minor accident, you know, retail theft, you know, that's, you know, toothpaste or something. If you want to get all of the beep tones, the best place to do that is where I do it, which is on Telegram. And it's also at Miami PD Scanner on Telegram. The link to that Telegram channel is right here in the description of this video. It's also in the description of all of the videos. You know, it can get overwhelming at times. You know, on a slow day, we'll get 50 notifications. On a busy day, it'll be 150 notifications. So you could turn on, you know, you could turn on and off the sound for those notifications if you want to, or use focus or something like that to keep them down. But that's where I do it. The good thing about those notifications is that they come along with a link, and that link points directly to where the beep tone happened. It's about 10 seconds before the beep tone, because sometimes those beep tones come out because an officer is requesting assistance. And the idea is to put you about 10 seconds before the beep tone happens, so you can hear what the lead up was to it. At other times, if it's just a 911 call and there was no officer involved initially, it'll more than likely be silence for about, you know, 5 to 10 seconds before the beep tone. But the cool part is that you can go back and listen to that at any time. So if you follow us on Telegram, that's a great place to do that. It's kind of how I do it. So again, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with us for over an hour here, an hour and 30 minutes we've been driving around. We love to do this, you know. It's something that we enjoy doing, and we enjoy bringing you guys along for the ride. Share this channel with your friends if you think that they'll find it interesting, and definitely hit that like button because it'll help us. It'll help other people find us. As always, guys, see you soon.